Hello everyone, we are Group 16. Our group is going to discuss mouse-binding lectin. Mouse-binding lectin, MBL for short, also called MBP, monoamine-binding protein, is a type of lectin derived from animal serum. Lectins are proteins or glycoproteins found in plants, animals, and microorganisms that have a specific binding activity to sugars. MBL binds to mannose and NAG in a calcium-dependent manner. MBL is synthesized in the liver and released into the bloodstream to circulate in the body, while humans have one type of MBL. Rabbits and rats have two types. MBL has two main functions. The first is to increase phagocytosis by phagocytes. The second is to activate the complement pathway. First, let us discuss the first function, increase phagocytosis by phagocytes. As explained earlier, MBL has a tendency to bind to mannose and NAG. Microbes with these sugar chains, such as Bacillus coli, HIV, and influenza virus, are recognized as foreign objects when MBL binds to them. This increases phagocytosis by phagocytes. Next, we will discuss the second function of MBL, activation of the complement pathway. Complement is a blood protein that triggers various immune phenomena. Complement has mainly C1 to C9 components. There are three pathways for complement activation. The classical pathway, which is the pathway started by the activation of C1. The secondary pathway, which is the pathway started by C3. The lectin pathway, which is pathway started by C4. One activation begins in any of these pathways. The chain of activation continues to the end, like a fire spreading from one flame to another. MBL is involved in the third of these three pathways, the lectin pathway. Now, let me explain the lectin pathway. First, C4 is activated when MBL binds to bacteria. Then, like a fire spreading from one to another, like complement is activated one after another. Finally, when C5b6789 is activated, it punctures and destroys the bacteria. This is the lectin pathway. Thus, the MBL has two functions, but when MBL dysfunction occurs, the MBL is sometimes the cause of repeated infections. The link between that MBL deficiency and the development of viral infections is now attracting attention. This concludes the presentation of mannose-binding lectin. Thank you for listening our presentation.